The
background, not your head.
Not my pointy head. It's elf-like.
Okay.
Alive.
We're live.
Right.
Well, now I gotta find my flag. Should have done this ahead of time.
All right, I'll just start and then when you get the flag, we'll do the pledge.
Okay.
All right, so the time is 6:01 and I call the December 22nd, 2020, the last meeting of the year, maybe, of the Board of Selectmen's meeting to order. And we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance when the flag is waving.
Okay, hang on. My computer's slow. It won't go back to Zoom.
We can see you.
Yeah, I just couldn't get my screen to go back to Zoom. Here we go. All right.
There we go.
Stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Approval of the minutes.
I read the minutes and I showed Julie a couple little mistakes this afternoon and she changed them, so I make a motion they be accepted as written.
I've seen the revised minutes and I second the motion.
First, a motion's been made by Ron and seconded by Skip to approve the minutes of the December 8th meeting. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, hearing none, they're approved. There were no citizens' comments. Correspondence and announcements. I received an email from Brian Lanew informing us that the invasive species grant is applications are open and they proposals need to be received by February 12th, 2021. So we have that for the invasive weeds on Beach Pond to apply for. The State Department of Housing has released their affordable housing toolkit, which towns can use to meet their plan for affordable housing that all towns are mandated to do. So that will be worked on as well. Uncas Health is holding a pediatric seasonal flu clinic on Monday, December 28th for 6 months, ages 6 months to 18 years at the Rose City Senior Center in Norwich, and it's by appointment only. That'll be posted on the website. And I think that's all I have. I don't know if you guys have anything.
Nope.
I don't.
Okay. Board and committee reports. We don't have any. Old business, the COVID-19 update. Okay. So we are currently in red alert level from our 2-week total of reported cases is 15. Week 1, there were 9 cases reported, and week 2, there were 6 cases reported. I just have to say, as an aside, the week of the 9 cases, only 7, it should be 7 because 2 of those were actually Sterling residents, and the state still has the 2 in their total. But if you look at the actual total, it was 7. And I'm expecting to be still in red. The new totals. The new update comes out like Thursday or Friday. But from what we got going on so far for the next week that they're counting, we're still in red, so. The state of Connecticut changed their guidance on the length of quarantine for contacts of persons with the COVID-19 infection. They changed it from 14 days to 10 days if you came in close contact to a case. You can quarantine for 10 days if your daily monitoring of COVID-19 symptoms has been done and the person has had no symptoms of COVID-19 during the whole 10-day quarantine. And daily symptoms monitoring continues after 10 days for an additional 4 days. If any symptoms develop, immediately self-isolate and contact the public health department. And after 10 days, persons need to continue to take the measures needed to prevent COVID-19, including but not limited to wearing a mask and all the other stuff. And they can quarantine at the end of 7 days if their daily self-monitoring for COVID-19 symptoms has been done and the person has had no symptoms of COVID-19 during the 7-day quarantine and they have a negative test, molecular or antigen for coronavirus on day 5 or later, and a negative test result is. And the quarantine period should not end before 7 days, even if a negative test result was obtained earlier. If a test result is still pending at day 7, the person cannot just end their quarantine until they get the results. So those are the new updates. There's a whole couple more pages about it too, but that's the gist of it.
And this is just the state.
The state of Connecticut has based it on the CDC, so.
Thank you. Those were the words that I was trying to make come out of my mouth.
Yeah. Based on the guidance from the CDC. So there's that. And as part of the COVID-19, the state of Connecticut has released the information on the second part of the COVID funding for the July 1st to December 30th claim period, so we can get reimbursed for COVID-related costs. This is on the town end. For the town of Voluntown, we're expected to receive $20,807. And the Uncas Health does not receive directly CARES funding from the state. So they're requesting that each municipality submit 10% of that to them to cover their to help them cover their costs for their assistance to the towns of what they've been doing for COVID, which they've been doing a lot. So, and to help with we're working on the plans for the vaccinations too, and Uncas is a big part of that. The Department of Health for Connecticut put a lot on the health districts. So, and leading that into the vaccinations, we've been working on setting up. The Department of Health has set up a VAMS online, not like tracking, but like a registering of people to get the vaccine, and in the tiers that they are, like right now is the tier 1, which is the healthcare workers. And then when the tiers roll out, people will be added into that on the municipal level for vaccinations. I don't know if I'm making sense with that, but.
So right now we're at 1A, I believe, which is
Yeah.
healthcare workers, and then 1B is where they start to hit the various categories of essential workers.
Right. And so each municipality, we have like three branches of a municipality that is able to get the vaccines on our level. And that would be like the fire EMTs, the school, and then the town employees. So we're working with Uncas Health right now to figure out, and with the fire department and the school and Julie on the town end, to figure out who's gonna do the computer part, the online registering part for all the sections. And we also have to figure out who wants to be in the first round of vaccines, because we're only gonna put people on the list that actually want it. So because even the whole state's getting a designated amount of vaccines. So to make sure that those that really want it get it.
So Julie is acting as our, the vaccine coordinator for
Yeah,
Graham?
she's the one for the government, like the town government side, and then the fire department's doing it on their end. And I mentioned it to the school to see how they wanted to do it, and I haven't heard back yet. So
Okay.
right now, the only one at the school that is in the first round is the school nurse. So she's the only one that is in the first round. Yeah.
Okay. Is that for the vaccine coordinator for town employees? Do we need to appoint Julie? Is the question I was building up to.
No.
Okay, that's just a designation then, not an appointment.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the COVID update, unless anyone has any questions about anything.
Nope.
Now I gotta figure out what I do with my agenda. Okay, so that was old business. New business, we have appointments to commissions. Let's see. I had it. All right, here it is.
There's Tracy and John Jello.
I have appointments for the EDC, Tracy Hansen, a 2-year term. The Voluntown Sterling Transfer Station, John Gillo, from 12/31 to 2022. So that's 2 years. The Recreation Commission, I have Courtney Magario, Belinda Weiss, Kristen Pellinen for 2-year terms. Tammy Van Lannen, Mark Simmons, and Dean Whitwer for 1-year terms.
Kip, you do it?
I make the motion that we accept the list of appointees as discussed.
I second that.
Okay, so the motion's been made by Skip and seconded by Ron to accept all the appointees as listed. Any other discussion on that? No? Okay, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Hearing none, they're appointed. All right, property tax deferral, Executive Order 9R. So the governor, where did I put this? The governor decided for the next round of tax payments that are due, they would have been due when? February? January.
Yeah.
So this is for the taxes from April 1st to July 1st period. This is to defer the payments on those like we did for the first part of the payments. So this would suspension. So instead of them being due January 1st, they would be due, was it 90 days?
Yeah, April 1st.
April
Yeah.
1st.
Yeah, April 1st. So we don't have to do anything to approve this or accept this because we did last time. We chose to do the deferment program last time. So if we just choose to stay that way, we just did it across the board. If we stay like that, we don't have to do anything formally now. So just let the residents know that we are doing it again. So.
Good.
And I don't know if you have any questions about anything. That's all I have for the night, so.
That's for the night? That's everything you had?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to the town. This has been a very tough year. And I think we've done a good job, not just, I don't mean as the Board of Selectmen, I mean the town in getting through this. The town we've done our best to stay out of red, even though we're red now. We were one of those little shining pockets throughout the state. So this is something where I think the town did a good job.
Yeah.
2020 is coming to an end, so fingers crossed for 2021. So
Right. Yep.
Mhm.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year.
Yep.
Same to everybody there. And I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion, Ron.
Okay. Motion's been made by Ron and seconded by Skip to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Short meeting.
All right.
Yep.
Nice.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas. Happy New Year.